solar technology was long the domain of a few brands, and even then it wasn't as widespread as it could be considering how plentiful quartz watches are. More recently, however, we've seen solar-powered quartz watches democratize a tad, with more brands recognizing the value it brings given the autonomy the watches can achieve. Tissot is doing the very same thing with the new PRC 100 Solar, introducing what they're calling Lightmaster Solar technology to the sporty daily wearer. But unlike other brands that mostly use the photovoltaic cells integrated into the dial, the Tissot takes a different approach. Here's how it works. The PRC 100 Solar goes for an ultra-clean aesthetic, with the main goal being versatility in different environments. Take a close look at the dial, and you'll notice a fine honeycomb, lattice-like texture sitting just beneath the crystal. Those are the solar cells you're looking at, which go on to transmit the energy to the movement via an elastomeric connector. They're also called zebra connectors, and they're often used to connect LCD displays of PCBs, as they're much better at conducting electricity in a single direction. Looking at the dials from far away though, you'll hardly notice the additional layer. Think of it like those ads they put on the windows of buses and trams, but that you can still see out of. I hope you get that reference. Continuing that trend of creating the ideal Garda watch, Tissot equipped the PRC 100 Solar with a 39mm steel case that's water resistant to 100 meters. It's brushed throughout with polished facets to the 12-sided bezel that's become a signature of the PRC 100 collection. Much like the dials, there aren't any bells or whistles here, instead of just enough designed to avoid too generic of a look. Though there's also a 34mm variant launching alongside the 39mm we got our hands on, it's really the latter that will be the volume seller. The sizing hits the sweet spot for a daily, and the thickness of just 9.2mm is what we'd expect from a quartz watch that doesn't have to contend with a mechanical movement. The new PRC 100 Solar is available on either a 3-link bracelet or a simple leather strap. With more affordable watches like this, when the price difference between leather and bracelet isn't too vast, the latter usually presents better value. And indeed, it does match the office Garda aesthetic quite well, with an all-brush finish and butterfly clasp. Keep in mind, of course, you can always pick up a high-quality, affordable leather strap at a later date, helped by the PRC 100's 20mm lug width. Though the movement really is the big novelty with the PRC 100 Solar, it's hidden behind a solid caseback, as you might have expected. The ETA F06615 is the movement in question, able to provide up to 14 months of power reserve on a full charge. And it's not just the sun that can power it, as the solar cells also draw power from artificial light. Tissot quotes a full day of charge from a 10-minute exposure under usual daytime conditions. The new PRC 100 Solar is aimed at a developing spot in the market, which is that of the $500 or so quartz Garda watch, until now mostly occupied by Japanese competitors. It does offer the Swiss-made label, which will always add perceived value, alongside an offensive styling that could appeal to both enthusiasts and just those looking for a nice watch to wear for the next 10 years. Where do you stand on solar watches, and more broadly quartz? Make sure to let us know in the comments. The Tissot PRC 100 Solar 39mm is now available, with full pricing in the description. And if you enjoyed this review, let us know by liking and leaving a comment, and subscribe for more videos like this one.